I can say is most of my opponent they can easily say something before the fight. I mean that's usually what I heard from them, that I'm easy opponent, I'm easy to beat. But the thing is, when we get to the ring, it change. It will change the way it is. And that's the thing.
Manny has a lot of experience, at the highest level and competing at the highest level, and that makes this that much more interesting. But like I said before, there's no blueprint on how to beat Floyd Mayweather, and he can tell you that himself.
I'm enjoying the way I'm excited. In fact, I'm excited to go back to the Philippines and go straight to the gym and training and focus my training, focus for the fight. And I just want to make sure that the fans will not be disappointed.
At a heated live press conference, Manny Pacquiao delivered a bold warning to longtime rival Floyd Mayweather Jr., declaring that he is fully prepared to shatter Mayweather's legendary undefeated record. The Filipino boxing icon confidently asserted that he will defeat Floyd.
For what he said, because it gives me more motivation, determination to focus more and to prove that at age of 40, I feel like 29. But this is fun. This is fun. I'm enjoying it.
Pacquiao says he is truly enjoying his return to boxing even in his late 40s, with his passion for the sport driving him every day. He added that training again has reignited the same excitement he felt earlier in his career.
Verses in the Bible, in Jeremiah 9 verse 23-24, it says, this is what the Lord says, let not the wise boast about their wisdom, or the strong boast about their strength, or the rich boast about their riches, but let the one who boast about this, that they have the understanding to know me, that I am the Lord who exercises kindness, justice, and righteousness on earth. For in this...
Pacquiao explains that the rematch is happening now because both fighters still feel fit enough to compete at a high level. With Mayweather returning from retirement after several years away from official fights, the opportunity has arisen for them to face each other once again.
11 years after the first fight, why is now the right time for this rematch?
It just happened that I'm still active in boxing, and he come out from retirement, so and he decided to do it again. So this is it. Like I'm so excited for the fight.
It's going to be in the Sphere. It's going to be a first of its kind event. The last time you and Mayweather stepped into a ring, it was 2015, over a decade ago. Is there anything you can learn from that fight heading into September's bout?
Oh yeah, I learned a lot on that fight. Way back 2015, I think we become mature right now, and how to handle it, and I hope that it will not happen again, like the way it is last 2015. It's the experience is like not really 100%, but I'm hoping for this time around no more excuses, especially to my condition.
Manny opens up about his first clash with Mayweather, revealing that he felt he did enough to win despite not being at his physical best.
Did you feel handicapped where you couldn't throw with that hand?
I feel like disappointed in myself, because when I'm throwing punches in the fourth round, because he's leaning on the rope and attacking him, starting my pressure to him. But I feel like when I throw my hands, I feel like I cut my hands. I feel like I don't have my right hand. So
got it.
So
you're basically fighting with one arm, one hand,
yes,
right?
So and then I feel no pain because of, I think because of your adrenaline is high. So but I feel like I don't have a arm in my. I feel like it's cut
off.
Yeah, cut off.
I got it.
In my right.
For the rematch, he hopes both fighters enter the ring in peak condition so the outcome truly reflects their abilities.
Although before he wants an exhibition with me, but I don't I disagree, and I don't want to fight with exhibition with him. I want to fight a real fight like this. So this is it. Like this is what I'm waiting for.
Manny, you mentioned not being 100% the first time around. I think it was a shoulder, right? Was it a shoulder issue that you were fighting through? Popped up during training. To the fans who are excited about this, but a little bit worried about another injury coming up, because we're all 11 years older than we were back in 2015. To them and their concerns, you say what?
Well, both of us are disciplined fighters, so him and me, we taking care of our body, and we always work out almost every day and playing basketball like that. So right now, I still can fight. Like I feel like I'm still.
Even while dealing with a painful shoulder injury, Manny Pacquiao believes he did enough to defeat Floyd Mayweather Jr. in their first fight. He stated that he threw more punches and landed cleaner shots throughout the bout, insisting that, in his view, he deserved the victory despite the judges awarding Mayweather a unanimous decision.
Like that, did you feel like you still won the fight on points because he ran from you so much?
When I reviewed the fight, I threw a lot of punches than him, and then I connected more than he connected. But you know, like I said, I know how to accept loss, and I respect the decision of the judges.
Do you? But you still thought, you said after the fight you thought you won.
In my heart, if you ask me, of course, I still believe that I won the fight.
Okay. So tell us, what do you think of Floyd Mayweather Jr. out of the ring, just as a person? How do you view him?
Well, it's for me, it's not good for him that he won like that, and there's a big question in the minds of the fans. Big question because of that controversial decision. Although I'm not complaining that what's happening, but I respect like I said, I respect the decision of the judges, but in my belief, in my heart, that
Mayweather has never shied away from expressing his confidence, especially regarding his historic bout with Manny Pacquiao. In past interviews, he described their 2015 clash as an easy fight, insisting that he outclassed Pacquiao with superior defense and ring intelligence.
About it, I could have easily came out and said, yeah, you spoke about it. I ain't have to say nothing. Just by you saying my name, they gave me a check for $4 million.
Who did?
I mean, you know, I don't like to throw certain individuals under the bus, because we don't do that.
Somebody gave you $4 million for saying your name.
He said my name when he didn't supposed to. Remember, I said it's a time and a place for any and everything.
Yeah.
He said my name, and I said, you know, you in the wrong. Remember, I want you guys to go check out Manny Pacquiao when he got upset a few times, when he said, oh, Floyd, you using my name, But remember, he got famous because they said this could be the guy that could possibly dethrone the king. Did it happen? Absolutely not. Was he easy? Absolutely.
He wasn't easy.
Mayweather has questioned Manny Pacquiao's return from the start, warning that it could harm his legacy and suggesting that financial motives are driving the comeback.
Which is sad that he has to fight.
But Roy Jones Jr. reignited the debate by questioning Floyd Mayweather's legacy, suggesting that his win over Manny Pacquiao wasn't as significant. He hinted that Pacquiao was not in peak condition during their bout, casting doubt on the weight of Mayweather's achievement.
He would take credit for beating Pacquiao after he got knocked out by Marquez, because that's not the same Pacquiao.
Of course.
That's not the Pacquiao at the top of his game.
Yeah, of course.
But in society today, we'll call that person the best fighter ever.
Of course.
When that's not how that goes. That's not reality. But in the business world, it is.
Pacquiao has often said that while he and Floyd Mayweather Jr. share one of boxing's most famous rivalries, he still respects Mayweather outside the ring. He explained that boxing is their profession, and once the fight is over, there should be mutual respect between two athletes who have dedicated their lives to the sport.
Do you want the rematch in part? How do you view him just as a person, not about the fight, but you've expressed before that that you never really liked what he stood for outside the ring as a person, and you would like to defeat him because of that. Is that fair to say?
I'm what I see him outside the ring is you know, of course I don't want to blame him, but the way he grow with the wrong community, I mean, like, and you have to know how to respect and how to, you know, not too arrogant or anything. I'm not saying that, but you know, sometimes bad company corrupt good character.
For nearly a decade, fans have been begging for a rematch. Both fighters have teased the idea at times, hinting through cryptic interviews or staged meetings, but nothing concrete ever materialized until now.
Floyd Mayweather, why isn't he in the top 5?
Floyd Mayweather, he's running the whole 12 rounds and he won the fight.
Manny, who are the top 5 fighters you ever fought, you think?
Barrera, Morales, Marquez, De La Hoya, Cotto, what else? Margarito.
Why no Floyd Mayweather? Why not Floyd Mayweather? Why isn't he in the top 5?
Floyd Mayweather, he's running the whole 12 rounds and he won the fight. How is that? I mean, you know, I feel sorry to the fans because the fight is boring. You know, the fight is boring. Like, that's the.
The fight has now been officially confirmed, with Netflix announcing it through its official account. Netflix posted that Floyd Mayweather vs. Manny Pacquiao, two of the greatest icons in boxing history, will meet again in the first ever professional boxing match at the Sphere in Las Vegas on Saturday, September 19th, live globally only on Netflix. Fans are already excited for the bout. One fan said it's absolutely the right place for the fight, giving it a global audience. It's a pro fight at the Sphere, two legends going at it. If you are criticizing this, then you're crazy. Just enjoy it. It's going to be massive. Great exposure for boxing again, they added. Unlike past appearances and exhibitions, this contest is being built as a legitimate professional bout.
From reliable sources that Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, yes, more than 10 years later, a rematch is being seriously discussed to take place next year on Netflix. And Netflix, of course, is very much into eventizing these, whatever they put on, whether it's boxing or tennis. And so far, they've done Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. They just did they just did Canelo against Crawford. And obviously, a rematch between Mayweather and Pacquiao, even at this stage, would classify as a big event for Netflix, and I think is a real possibility this is going to happen. Mayweather is now 46, I believe, and Pacquiao is around the same age. But look, this was the biggest fight in boxing history when it happened, and I think all these years later, a rematch, if it happens, especially after the way Pacquiao looked in July against Barrios, there would be serious.
The rematch between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao isn't just a boxing event, it's shaping up to be a major commercial spectacle for Netflix. Instead of the traditional pay-per-view model that made their 2015 fight one of the richest in boxing history, this second chapter will stream live globally on Netflix to its more than 325 million subscribers at no extra cost, dramatically expanding its potential audience. This approach reflects Netflix's broader push into live sports, using its massive subscription base to drive engagement, sponsorships, merchandise sales, and international exposure rather than relying on single-event purchases. By leveraging long-term commercial value tied to subscriptions and brand visibility, the rematch becomes not only a battle in the ring but also a strategic financial opportunity for the streaming giant.
For inflation, et cetera, or tickets sold, et cetera. You know, Joe Louis and Max Schmeling, the rematch, Ali and Frazier, the first fight. These were the biggest fights in boxing history. But Mayweather and Pacquiao was easily the biggest fight of its era, of the generation. And it was the highest grossing fight of all time.
Sure.
Because it had 4.4 million pay-per-view buys at $100 a pop. Do the math, right? It's interesting because Netflix is obviously in the business of, you said, eventizing.
Yes.
They want enormous events that become shared experiences. In a way, in this day and age, partly because of delivery systems of content like Netflix, everything is so niche. You know, everything is so is so compartmentalized that there's very few shared experiences. It's one of the reasons that the NFL is such a big deal, because the NFL can get tens of millions.
Many fight fans and boxing pundits have been openly skeptical about Manny Pacquiao's chances of beating Floyd Mayweather Jr. in a potential rematch, largely due to Pacquiao's recent performance following his comeback. After a 4-year layoff, Pacquiao returned to the ring, but his bout against WBC welterweight champion Mario Barrios left mixed reactions. At 46 years old, he showed flashes of his former skill and heart, yet lacked the sharpness and explosiveness that once made him one of the sport's most feared fighters. The fight, which ended in a majority draw, saw Pacquiao outmaneuvered at times by a younger, more active opponent. While he landed solid shots, his timing and speed seemed diminished compared to his prime. What was meant to be a triumphant return instead highlighted the physical toll of age and extended time away from elite competition, reminding fans that even legendary athletes face limitations as they get older.
Did you feel you had won the fight, Manny?
Coming back and doing that tonight, you proved a lot of doubters wrong tonight.
Oh yeah, I'm still kicking. I'm still okay. My condition. I'm so thankful to God because of the strength and good health. You know, it's not for me, but for God who give me the strength. I'm still here being to give inspiration to the boxing world. You know, I'm also you guys, you're a big part and big help to the boxing community to promote the fights and like that. So thankful. Let's keep it up. Thank you.
Do you think we'll fight again at the end of the year? Will you get the rematch?
I think so.
Freddie Roach recently made a bold statement about Pacquiao versus Mayweather 3, highlighting both fighters' motivations. Beating Floyd means we can both retire. We can call it a day after that. He's one of the best fighters in the world. He got the decision last time. It was a very close call even with that shoulder. Manny, 100% healthy, walks right through him, Roach said. He believes a rematch would serve as the perfect capstone for their careers. In his view, a fully healthy Pacquiao has the tools to take on Mayweather in a real competitive bout. For Roach, it's an emphatic statement. After this fight, there would be nothing left to prove, allowing both warriors to conclude their careers with their legacies intact, assuming Pacquiao secures the win.
Your team wants, Freddie.
Definitely. That would be a fight we would want. I would like to get that one back one more time. I know we can do much better. You know, we had an injury in that fight, but you know, regardless, we lost a close decision. I know Manny can do much better than that, and I really think Manny can knock him out.
Really? Right. Like you said, Manny had an injury last time. Now, Floyd hasn't fought in a little bit. He's 42 years old. Manny looks sharp. So you think Manny would knock Floyd Mayweather out in the rematch? Yeah, you know, Floyd's last couple of fights against a kickboxer and whatever the other guy was, he wasn't too impressive. And I think it's a good time to catch him right now. It's kind of disappointing that he didn't stay for the decision and let Manny call him out. he went home quickly. Was Manny going to call out Floyd?
Roach has publicly suggested that one of the main reasons the Mayweather vs. Pacquiao fight didn't happen for many years was that Floyd Mayweather Jr. was reluctant to face Manny Pacquiao, fearing the risk to his perfect record. Roach claimed Mayweather made numerous demands regarding drug testing and other conditions that stalled negotiations, calling some of them excuses to avoid the matchup. He also said Mayweather was forced into the original fight only due to intense media and public pressure, implying he did not genuinely want to face his fellow all-time great. Roach has maintained that Pacquiao's skill and threat level were key reasons why Mayweather delayed agreeing to the bout for so long.
I think he's ducking us right now. Yeah, I mean, because you don't hear no negotiations, no nothing, no rumors. He's being very, very quiet right now.
Wow. Okay. If Floyd is watching this, Freddie, what is your message to him?
The contracts are there. All you have to do is sign them, son.
Are you hopeful that it will happen? Do you think there's an actual chance that it will happen?
I do think it could happen, yes. It's probably not till next year, but the thing is, it is a big fight out there, and again, a fresh Manny with no injuries. I love that fight.
Well, as a boxing fan, I would be really excited to see Manny get another crack at Floyd healthy. I think, clearly he was inhibited.
Pacquiao made it clear that his full attention is now on boxing, not politics. Having stepped away from his political career, including a recent unsuccessful run for a Senate seat in the Philippines, he stated that the chapter on politics is closed and his focus is entirely on his comeback in the ring. Pacquiao emphasized that he missed the sport and that competing again has reignited his passion for boxing. Rather than juggling political ambitions, he wants to train, fight, and continue building his legacy in the sport he loves. The Filipino legend said he is fully committed to giving his best inside the ring and isn't thinking about political life anymore.
To return to politics, or is boxing now your focus for the next few years?
First of all, I would like to congratulate all the fighters, the Filipino who won the fight tonight. I'm proud of them, being a Filipino. And also, this is all I can say, that Pacman is back and the journey will continue. And about politics, forget about politics. I'm a private citizen right now. I want to live simple life, be giving inspiration and to help. I'm still helping other people, and that's my heart, to leave a legacy, because I always say this to everyone, the Filipino, especially the Filipino people. I want to create a legacy that I can leave behind when we're gone, because we're not forever in this.
The build-up to the Mayweather vs. Pacquiao rematch has been nothing short of electric. From financial intrigue and legacy debates to fans' anticipation and global media coverage, every angle is fueling excitement. Both fighters bring decades of experience, star power, and compelling narratives. The undefeated record of Mayweather vs. Pacquiao's comeback at 46, his hunger to prove himself, and the story of unfinished business from their first bout. Add in the Netflix global streaming strategy, massive ticket sales, and the spectacle surrounding the event, and it's more than a fight, it's a cultural moment. It's clear that this rematch isn't just about boxing, it's about legacy, fan engagement, and putting on a show that will be remembered for years.